Hey guys, I'm back with another video. I'm doing the PS2 review again because YouTube decided it was funny to delete it. I haven't done videos for a while because of my work schedule has been very, very busy. But at least I have time to do one. Well, I'll probably do a couple while I'm at it. I wanted to redo this again because, again, it got deleted. So here it is, the PS2. This is, I had this system for a very long time. And it's a very good console. This thing sold so much, and what 158 million, or probably a little less than that, but it still sold a lot. This is the system right here. The console itself, it's in really good shape. This thing is like new. So it was rebuilt once, so I did completely rebuild it, very clean. Can't get a look in there, but there's literally no dust. I mean, this thing is as new as it can get. In the front, it has disc loader right here. And the power on, eject. And this also works as the reset button. Well, it shows it there, so there you go. And this thing, that's pretty cool. You can actually turn it. And you can stand it up too as well. I have a couple accessories for it. This is the vertical stand, which kind of complements the blue lettering. Really cool. This is like this thing, the design is really nice and clean. And the back here, you have the switch off. I don't know why they took that out. I wish the PS4 had that. The PS3, the fat PS3 has that as well. They took that out of the Slim. See, this is the cable here for the power. The optical out and the standard AV, which actually you can put component cables in here too as well. And it could output up to 1080i in certain titles and play DVDs in progressive scan. I mean, it does support that. It shows that here. CD, it has the digital for the optical, DTS, DVD, and DVD-ROM. So if you want to burn DVDs on it, it'll actually work with that. And it plays PS1 games too. And I think it uses the memory card, and the controllers also has backwards compatible. And here we go for DVDs. This is the remote here. It actually has the IR. This model has the IR sensor built into it. The earlier models don't. This is the 50,001, the 39,000, and the 30,001. You got to buy like an adapter for it. It's for the remote to work to play DVDs. They actually took care of that and have that built in for this model. This is this is actually for in here. This slot here. I forgot about that. This slot here, you can actually put a hard drive in there. I think I forgot how many gigabytes you can put in that. This is the I forgot the modem adapter. See, this thing is like brand new. The sticker is actually still on here. I mean, you can tell. I mean, I took real good care of this system. I took real good care of it. The memory card here, 8 megabytes here. I mean, that even still has the original sticker on it too. I mean, this thing is nice. I mean, usually if you have the online pack, I think this was at one point, it had a 40 gig hard drive. Mine's didn't come with it. And the controller here looks like a PS1 controller, but it's actually the DualShock 2. I have the clear blue one, and I have the regular black for this. I mean, which is nice. Very nice see-through color, and works really good. Very reliable controller, and these things are built nice too. It doesn't has a heavy feeling to it, and the buttons work nice. Very good shape too. Also, I mean, the mesh on there is like really good shape. The lighting here sucks, so you can't really see it, but this controller is like new also. The system itself, you can stand it up, real nice, and it looks really good too. On top of that. Sorry, I'm on my bed. I have like no room to get it. I mean, the light hits the best in this area. So yeah, I didn't want to make a long video about this due to storage. Well, I have a new phone, so this thing shoots 4K 60. So I mean, this here is also, again, I mentioned, is modem adapter you can play online. They, believe it or not, they actually took online off in 2017. I didn't think they still supported online for this thing. It was like Final Fantasy 11 or something like that in Japan, and some other title. They had like broadband adapter logoing on the front of the game. You can that it could be playing online. I never really did that, so I don't know how that worked. But yeah, that's it. It's the system here. Very good. It's a very good console. Bottom line, the Xbox was more powerful. I forgot about the specs. Oops. This thing is it's powered by the Emotion engine. Back then, that was like cutting edge. It does like I think 300 megahertz for the CPU, and I think 150 something for, or more. I could be wrong, for the GPU. And it has the backwards compatibility also to run PS1 games. And this thing has like what, 32 megabytes of RAM, I believe. Xbox had double that. That thing had like a 738 megahertz CPU. That thing was a monster. This thing more than held its own though, because the developers knew how to, over time they learned how to work with it. This thing was hard to develop for, from what I heard. But once developers got their footing on it and understood what it was, understood the coding for it and the programming, understood it better, this thing was able to close the gap big time. In some instances, some games looked better. Well, I don't know, I could be wrong. The Xbox did have really nice graphics too, and the GameCube. But it definitely held its own. And it blew them out of the water when it came to sales. And yeah, that's about it. They also made a slim model. I used to have a slim model, which was my sister's. I gave that back to her. I prefer this design better because it's better built. It doesn't have the power brick, so the power supply is built in. I don't know why they did that. They put the power brick, but in the later model of the PS2 Slim, they managed to rebuild it back in, which was awesome. But I don't own that model. But yeah, this is my favorite model. Personally, I like this design better. And it came out in 2000, and it was supported all the way to 2013 when it came to manufacturing. I mean, that's awesome. 2013, like that's crazy. I mean, that's awesome. Seriously. That's how you know this thing did well. And repair services ended, what, last year? That's another thing I didn't know. I'm like, oh crap. So if I wanted something were to help me, I could fix it myself. So I know how to fix these things. If it were to break, well, then again, like I said, yeah, not a big deal. But yeah, it definitely did well. And I hope the PS5, when it comes out, the PS4 just crossed over 100 million units, which was awesome. I have the Pro. I have a video on that. And yeah, that thing crossed 100 million units. Actually sold more than the PS1 and the Wii. That's amazing. Congrats on Sony for that. But I don't think it'll catch up to this. Yep. But yeah, that's really it. It's a very good console. One of my favorites personally. I mean, I have a lot of favorites, but this one definitely takes it for being my favorite. But yeah, that's it. I have other videos. Feel free to check those out. Like and subscribe. Comment below what other reviews you want me to do, and I'll do them. I'll be uploading more. Thank you guys. God bless.